Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And this is your mini medium on A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstart TV. I am so excited to start this day off with, or I should say, start this night off with some amazing connections because I have had so many even today as I've been doing readings privately with clients. So I always go and base kind of how the day's going to be off of my first reading. And my first reading for today was just incredible and just so magical. So I'm expecting the night to be the same here with the mini medium show. And tonight, after we do the podcast here at 7:30 Mountain Time, which is 9:30 Eastern and 6:30 Pacific, I believe. So if you have time and you're interested after the show, hop on to my Facebook page, Mini Medium. I will be doing free readings for a couple hours. So my Wednesdays are full of beautiful energy and connections with the other side and intuitive connections. So if you were not around or you didn't get a chance to listen to last week's episode, please, I encourage you to go watch. Last week was incredible. So um, the connections, the energy, I couldn't have asked for a better night. And I have to say, um, I chalk it up to even the Mercury retrograde that we're in. So there's some goodness out of this Mercury retrograde. Um, I know that I've struggled a little bit with this one for sure, and I've noticed many clients are in that same boat. So if you've been feeling it, just know we're almost done, my friends. We've got about 9 more days. And ironically, so the 15th is where we come out of Mercury retrograde, where Mercury goes direct. Then the 14th, we have the new moon. So a lot of this energy that is coming, you're going to notice that relationships are going to be really starting to open up about any past shadow work that hasn't really been brought to the table. I call it my come to Jesus talk. You'll all, relationships will sit together and really just start to open up and really to face your truths and get out the stuff that has been sitting with you that you haven't been able to resolve. So if you're feeling in the next week that you are wanting to really cleanse some of the shadow work that is from your past when it comes to relationships, just watch for that. It's coming. The best thing for you to do is breathe, um, collect your thoughts. I always say count to 10 if you have to, and then you'll see how you're able to articulate your thoughts and open up that beautiful throat chakra. So hang in there, friends. We're almost done. And I'll tell you, once the 15th comes, 16th, this Gemini is ready to hit the ground running. I've got lots of amazing events this month and one next month. So I'm excited. Okay, all right. With that said, let's pull our affirmation. And I actually pulled it before we started. So kudos to Steph this time. I'm such a last minute procrastinator type person and always running late. So I feel like my podcast, I think my producer would say that I'm pretty punctual, but I try. Okay. So today, the affirmation for everybody, I used these beautiful, these are water affirmations. So I'll show on the camera here. How beautiful, such a beautiful, I don't even know what kind of flower that is. Maybe some kind of lily, but it shows the Trinity. So the flow of energy. So the first point is fertility. The second point is Trinity. And then the message that is your affirmation says, yes, trust the process as divine love always refines. So if you think about it, this reminds me, I have to tell you that this really reminds me of a client today where there was some tension with family and friends. And ultimately, I told my client that just to relax, trust the process, that divine love will overcome any kind of obstacles. So stay connected to that positive energy, and you'll see even these difficult situations can actually come out in your favor. So, like I say, all that energy that goes out in the universe comes right back. So make sure it's positive and as optimistic as you can. Uh, okay. All right. Well, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and grab my first caller, and I have Shauna from Alabama. Hi, Shauna. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, hon. How can I help you tonight?
Um, I was just needing clarification. I've met someone, and I'm just kind of wanting to know a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, is it going to work? Is it, you know, is it going to go further?
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you and uh, see if they give us any kind of guidance. Okay. So, in my readings, I don't necessarily read the tarot cards, but I use them as a guide or a tool or a validation of what my gifts are showing me. This is very interesting. So, and I'll show it on the camera. So, if you go back and watch on Moonstruck TV on YouTube or on Facebook, I'm using chakra cards. Are you familiar with what your chakras are?
It's a what?
Are you familiar with what your chakras are?
No.
Okay. Okay. That's okay, hon. So, really, chakras are, I call them kind of your rechargeable batteries within your soul, within your energy. And one of the chakras that you have is called your solar plexus. And the solar plexus is yellow. Solar plexus is your gut. And you happen to pull two cards that are yellow within the chakra cards. So, how I interpret that also is where you need to trust your gut because the excuse me, the solar plexus, the gut, is really where a lot of your decisions come from. So let me ask you. Um, Sometimes people will come to me just for validations of their feelings, but what is
Mhm.
your gut telling you about him? Um, I'll tell you, you have a very beautiful intuition, and that's the only reason why I'm asking.
He's genuine. Like, this man, I really like him, and he makes me feel like no other man has. He's genuinely sincere. Um, but he's still kind of holding on to an ex, kind of, that, he can't, it's hard for him to let go of, but he wants to move forward, but he don't know how. And he got scared. And I guess that's why, I was wanting clarification, of, are we going to be going forward? I kind
Right,
of, it's
right.
like, in my gut, I feel like, yes, it is going to happen, but I get in my
It's hard
head.
because right, exactly. Your heart kind of overcomes the gut feeling, right? It's like your intuition will
Yes.
say, "Oh, I'm not too sure," but the heart always it speaks louder sometimes, and which is completely normal because that is the human side of us. So we are souls having human experiences. So the soul, which is where your solar plexus is, where that gut is, that's why they say trust your gut, because that's where ultimately your center is and what you should trust and listen to. I agree with you. I like him. I like what I feel. Um, I feel like that the two of you have a very, like, when you met him, it's that feeling of, gosh, I feel like I've known you forever. Did that happen with him?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God,
And
yes.
so, and you feel like
Yes,
you can
like,
yeah, you feel you
my,
can be
my heart
completely
skipped a beat.
raw. Right, right. Conversations just flow. There's no effort. Um, you know,
No.
so um, I like him. Um, and you're right. There was something I felt that was pulling him away from committing with you, and now I understand why. Um, and now with the ex that he's struggling to move on from, um, well, I don't feel like they have any reason to have to be together. Does that make sense?
It's the baby.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so there's, there's of course that. Boy, okay. As I see him, he's holding on to a lot of how he grew up and wanting to make sure his child has a father in, their life. So he's not wanting to repeat, same behaviors. Does that make sense?
I've felt that. Yes, I've felt that from
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Um, so here's what I see, even future wise. I get numbers a lot of the times, and they'll be validations. And I have clients come to me, and boy, they'll be like, Stephanie, you are crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I just say, you know what, just keep it with you. Keep it on your mind. It will happen. It will come, and people will come back and go, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were crazy, but this actually did happen." And so, as I see future wise, tapping into clairvoyancy, I kept getting the number 18. Now, 18 for me, just so you know, this will be the 18th of a month. This can be the age of 18, and also be the year 2018. Sometimes it can be January 8th as well, so 1 and 8. Um, so, with that said, does that click in any way with you and or him?
We started talking in the 8th month.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so in August. Okay. So how would you connect with January? Do you
My
connect
brother,
with that or
well,
the first?
nothing, not with me and him.
Okay. Do you connect with
My
11 days
brother's
past?
death.
Say that again.
My brother passed away. My brother passed away in January of 18.
Okay. Your brother is here with me, my friend. um, I'm telling you, these messages and connections have been so incredible. And the 18 has been with me all day today. I had this happen last week as well. And so not only are we getting a beautiful connection for you and relationship wise, but now your brother steps in to let us know he's here. And that's my strongest gift
You
of
know
mediumship.
the craziest
Go
thing
ahead.
is he's got my brother. He's got my brother's crystal blue eyes.
Oh my gosh. And I can't help but think that this man was gifted to you by your brother. As someone that he felt he would have loved, got along with, had a lot in
He
common.
would have.
uh, yep,
He would have.
yeah, uh, absolutely, hun. And this is why before my show started, I kept seeing 18 and couldn't quite figure out what this was. And this is what our souls on the other side do. And so I'm going to tell you, your brother, without a doubt, is going to be right by your side, guiding you through, even this relationship. I can feel him here within my presence. And one of the things I feel most important that he's wanting to protect you, because I just heard him say, "My sister falls hard, so you must be one that falls hard." He
I
said, "You just."
do. Oh my God, I do.
Yeah, and yep. He says that you have
And this
he says
guy's
you have.
offer gives me everything, everything that I need and I want from a man. He gives me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that would be what your brother would do, right? Your brother would make sure you are gifted, a man that is going to be what you want and even need. Um, so here's even future wise for you. I want you to know here in about the next 6 weeks. So that's putting us in October. I really feel there's going to be a big shift in your relationship. Now, this is what's interesting. I just thought about this. So I had just mentioned, I don't know if you heard me telling everybody beforehand that right now we're in Mercury retrograde, meaning the planet Mercury went in hiding. So energy is very intense right now. A lot of people are struggling emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. But those lessons are karmic lessons. They're good karma or bad karma, and they're taught to really help us. And so right now, I want you to just take a deep breath and just trust the universe or God, whoever you feel your higher power, to make sure that this next 9 days, because we have till the 15th when that energy kind of gets better, if you will, then the new moon on the 14th, the new moon is that time to manifest what you want to have happen in your life. So, right about that time, about the 14th, but I would also say wait till after the 15th. So, around about the 16th, 17th of this month will be a good time to really express how you feel for him. And I feel like you have, but I also
Yes.
feel there's been, yeah, I feel there's been a little bit of reservation too about sharing with him. But that's okay when you're ready, and even when he's ready. So right about October, my friend, I would say just be prepared for this shift, really to open up that door of okay, are we making this work, or are we going to just say, it was a karmic lesson and go on our own way? Um, because I don't want to see you. Um, I don't want to see you put a lot of time and energy into something that could possibly not work out. Now, but what I love, even with your brother coming through, is boy, he's going to make and do everything in his power to make this work. So I feel good about it. I just say it's going to take some time. So
Okay.
yeah, just around that October time. Whose birthday's in October or a celebration?
Mm,
Or who loves Halloween?
I love Halloween. My brother likes Halloween.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Your brother's shown me this huge celebration and connected with October. So very much I feel that, just him validating that this is him. But I hope hopefully this helped you, my friend. And I feel like, just give it some time, and really,
Okay.
watch for those beautiful signs from your brother because he'll be right there, guiding and protecting you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, my friend, you're welcome. And if you happen to still be up, I know you're in Alabama. I'm not sure what time you are there. Is it Eastern? What time is it right now?
We 7:19.
Oh, okay. So you're just an hour ahead of me. I'm in Utah. So if you're up at 7:30, which would be 8:30 your time, on my Facebook page, Mini Medium, I do free readings for 2 hours, and we have such a fun group of just beautiful, soulful people. And I just sit for 2 hours and give readings. And if you're free,
What was
pop
the name
on.
of the group?
It's just like my show, hon. Mini Medium.
Mini Medium.
Uh huh. Yep. I'm 5 feet tall.
Okay.
My husband named me.
Thank you so much.
Uh, oh my gosh, you're so welcome, my friend. Have a beautiful night. Thanks for calling.
You too. Be blessed.
Okay. All right. You as well, hon. Bye bye. Okay. All right. Wonderful. These connections are wonderful, beautiful, amazing. And now I have my second caller. This is Meg from San Diego. Hi, Meg.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good, good. How are you, hon?
I'm good. I'm extremely excited to connect with you. I've been listening to you since you started, and I think you're amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. That
Yeah,
means so much to me. Thank you. I love it. Well, I'm glad we got connected together. Um,
yeah.
tell me what I can do for you.
Well, let's see. Connect with a loved one, and then my spiritual development right now.
Okay. Okay. I love it. Okay. How are you doing through this retrograde right now?
I had some difficulty over the weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, a lot of difficulty. And then let's just be honest, I'm from California and we have therapists. So I did not get therapy on Monday because it was Labor Day. So
Oh,
that would have been nice.
gotcha. You know, I am a firm believer that we all should be in therapy.
Yeah,
It's
I think
just
so. It doesn't matter who you are, where
yeah,
you are. I think it's good. Yeah.
absolutely, my friend, absolutely. And it's good to get out things that you don't really necessarily feel you can share with others, that are close to you. So, um, but and the reason I asked how you were doing with this retrograde because I could feel just the energy going with you is a bit scattered. It feels like it's that saying I go, especially when you go on a spiritual journey and you're having your spiritual awakening or spiritual ascension. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know, right? So
Right.
it's like it's going down different rabbit holes. And so it can be very overwhelming. What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer? Okay, okay. So yeah, and that would make sense even with Cancer. You know, they're very hard on the outside per se, but very mushy on the inside. They have a beautiful soul, and their attention is beautiful. So my son is a Cancer, and it fits him. It's just perfect. So I pulled some cards for you, and I actually happened to pull. I'm using my chakra cards today, and so I've been seeing the number 18 and the number 14 all day today. Do you connect with those numbers in any way offhand?
Um, hmm, 14, 18. No, not on the top of my head. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fine. No worries. Just keep in mind. I mean, my last caller, the 18, did connect with her beautifully, but those two numbers have been very significant, and I feel, if anything, they're connected to your loved
Okay.
ones that have
Can
passed.
I ask you a question? You said 14 and
Yeah.
18.
Yes.
Is that 32?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because earlier today I was actually meditating. I got the number 32.
You just gave me chills. You just gave me chills. And that can be just that. I don't get numbers. I don't get two numbers like that. It was like I was meditating, getting ready for my show. I saw the number 18 and then 14 popped up. I thought, okay, there's got to be a reason. And, our guides kind of play games with us, right? And so
Yeah.
they're saying, okay, we're going to have and a significant connection validation. So absolutely, we were meant to connect tonight, hon. I love it. It's just I got chills. um, so continuing with the cards too, but also some feelings I'm getting, and even getting some downloads. The two cards that you pulled are red, and red is your root chakra. So when that root chakra is not, that not working correctly, under or overactive, you struggle with feeling grounded. So if you think of a big old tree with big old roots, it's grounded. So nothing ultimately can topple it over, right? Um,
Hmm.
so right now, I say do some grounding. Go outside, take your shoes off, socks off, put your feet in the grass, go to a lake, a river, get yourself connected to Gaia or Mother Earth. Because I do feel like once we come out of this retrograde, you're going to see what I call a level up in your spiritual journey. So, meaning that
Right.
you're going to have your awakening. So, which is beautiful. I'm so excited for you. It's incredible.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. I think, I just, if we had more spiritual people in this world, we would be a better world. I'm telling you. It's just my own
Yeah.
opinion.
Right.
But, you know. So here's some things too that I'm getting, and I feel like this can very well be connected to loved ones on the other side. Um, okay, boy, okay. I just heard, I just heard, there's my baby girl. There's my baby girl. So,
Okay.
but very connected to a father figure. So I'm getting very male energy coming in. So have you lost your dad or is this grandfather?
Probably my grandfather, but my mom was extremely close to my grandfather.
Ah, okay. Okay. When I hear baby girl, it's a lot of the time it's because you're the only girl or you're the youngest. Does that
I'm the
fit with
youngest.
you? Yep.
I'm the youngest. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Um, and mom has passed, right? You said mom has passed?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking at her picture
Um,
right now.
oh, beautiful. I love it. Uh, so she, yeah, I very much a very, boy, she's a strong energy. She's very fiery. She's very fiery.
She's what?
Um,
Very fiery. Yeah. Uh huh.
yes, yes,
Dynamic.
spicy, I call
Yeah.
it. Uh-huh. Yep. She, she's also, she's showing me, okay. She showed me the number 7. She says 7. Tell her. So July or the 7th of a month. Does that resonate with you?
I'm July. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, wonderful. So just mom validating that her beautiful baby girl was born in July. That's why she's showing the 7. Oh my goodness. My producers tell me I got about less than a minute, hun.
Oh
If you are
no.
up
Oh no.
I know. So let me tell you, if you are available tonight, here in an
I
hour.
am. I am. I
Okay.
am.
Hop, okay. Hop on my Facebook. It's Mini Medium. And I give free readings tonight for 2 hours. So here in an hour, hop on, make sure you comment, let me know it's you, and we'll continue this beautiful connection, okay?
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome, Hannah. And I can't wait to see you in a little bit.
So it's in an hour, you said?
Yes, at 7:30 Mountain Time, so 6:30 your time, I believe, in California.
Okay, and then do I access that through your Facebook page?
Yes, go to Facebook, go to Mini Medium, you'll see me and the events on there. Hop on and comment, and we'll continue this beautiful connection.
I look forward to it, and you will hear from me because I'll have an exclamation point when
Oh,
I'm
good.
talking.
I'll watch for you. Okay, and thank you for calling. I'll see you soon.
So, okay, I'll see you in an hour.
Okay, hon. All right. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Oh, I had to wrap up. It's such a beautiful show tonight. Amazing connections as always. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.